Hi and welcome. Today's November 15th, 2022. My name is Ruby and I want to say thank you to those of you who had followed my YouTube channel and participated in receiving your free gift of Oracle card or Tarot card. And if this is you, then you know that you had just received your card in your inbox. And I was planning to more appropriately do these separately, the live Oracle card energy reading for the week and your particular readings, but instead we'll just hop right into it and do your 4 readings before we begin the Oracle reading for the week at approximately 2:15. So thanks to those of you who are joining today. I hope that you are well and life is being friendly to you. And so we have some tea and some music, and I'm going to find the appropriate card for each person and just read those. For the next 15 minutes or so, we're going to go over those persons' Oracle card readings. And for those persons not aforementioned, I also upload this to YouTube and timestamp it, so it's easier for you to find your reading. This is the primary person, one of the first persons card to request a reading of an Oracle card. The choice was follow the YouTube channel, and if you would like to participate, you could receive your free gift of either an Oracle or a Tarot card. And whereas I was going to do the energy report separately, I'm going to go ahead and read those 4 cards now. Because I already scheduled this, it's not allowing me to do it separately. The first card that we have for the person who has received this card in their inbox, so that you will know that this is your card, is the card number 6 card. What is it? You can't see. Oh my God, hold on a second. The 4th ray of harmony. There it is. Perfect. So for the next about 15 minutes or so, we're going to be going over the next few cards for the people who participated and followed the YouTube channel. So thank you so much for that. I don't know, there's some catching up to do in that it was just a few people, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, so thank you so much. And so with that being said, dear God and Heavenly Spirits that surround us in this beautiful space that we call life, I just want to thank you for protecting each and every one of us, and for clearing this beautiful space for the chat, and for the one who's going to receive this reading, and may that also apply to each of them individually moving forward for these readings that were won as the free readings. So the first reading was an Oracle card reading, and it's card number 6, 4th ray of harmony. And with the 4th ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. I know, it's like, okay, so you're just reading it? Like, yeah, I am reading it. I would really, my pure divine purpose is for this person, their higher self has summoned this card, and that this will be for their subconscious to be able to absorb that into their aura and their conscious field, and use that in the best way moving forward for each of these persons. So interesting, we do have 6 and 4. And I'm going to I'll go over that later. But for now, these are the free Oracle readings, and I will plainly be reading them from the book and from the heart. The 4th ray of harmony comes to you now with qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. When the fourth ray of harmony is active in your life, you are approaching spiritual initiation, which creates a whole new person, a new you. Initiation may begin with feeling torn between two choices or realities. You may wonder if you have what it takes to get through this. You do. And as you discover your strength to be patient with the process rather than trying to force an outcome prematurely, eventually you will outgrow the conflict altogether. I love that for you. And this will help you emerging as a wiser, more powerful you. And you will have gained a positive outcome from what was once considered a negative situation. I'm cheering on the inside for you. And you receive this inboxed to yourself, you will know that that was your card. Thank you once again so much. I am so glad to have you. With the fourth ray of harmony, become stronger in your soul. Avoid becoming scattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. You will need to keep grounding yourself and being moderate rather than all or nothing in your life choices. Hey. This will create your successful outcome more swiftly than trying to force something to happen immediately. The challenge and gift with the fourth ray of harmony is the increased sensitivity to beauty it engenders. Music takes on a whole new emotional depth, the beauty or chaos in your environment, and even the colors you wear has more impact on you than usual. And you'll know this card is yours if you receive this in your inbox. You can use this increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colors, and so on that feel good for you. And also if you're here, let this, if any of it rings true for you as well, let that be. So the mainstream is still operating in a fear-based energy. With increased sensitivity, you can at times be more affected by this. If you are experiencing increased negativity, depression, doubt, fear, or emotional instability, this is likely why. You can overcome this without shutting down. When you sense it is happening, respond with a loving discipline. You might meditate, journal, dance, create art, listen to music, exercise, have a bath, or spend time in nature to bring yourself back to balance. This ray has a special connection to the arts and guides you to create. You are encouraged to trust your own creativity and enjoy it, and use it to help you heal yourself and perhaps others too. When Archangel Gabriel enters your life, then there will be an emphasis on the use of sound for healing and balance. So the words you use, affirmations, for example, and the invocations in this deck will be very powerful. So will music. You may use the sound to help balance and restore your energy. And you will know it has worked because you will feel happier and find life simpler. You may not immediately solve an issue, but doing what you need to take care of yourself, knowing resolution is on its way. I love that so much for you. And if this was your card in your inbox, or if this oracle card rings true for you, the invocation would read, I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the fourth ray of harmony. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Gabriel to help me find balance, wisdom, and creative approaches in all areas of my life. And once again, thank you for being here and for following my YouTube channel. And this is the invocation for card 6, and you'll know this card is yours if it was in your inbox. I ask for unconditionally loving assistance to outgrow problems in my life I ask for divine mercy, compassion, and tenderness to help me grow into all that I am divinely destined to be. May the art and beauty within me find authentic expression in the world. May I be held from within and grounded in my center as I approach the portal of initiation. May the unconditionally loving masters and angels that serve on this divine ray of light bring it to the hearts of all beings for the greatest good. Through divine mercy and grace. Through divine mercy, will, and grace. So be it. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. I feel that really beautifully, and a lot of things are in my heart I wanted to speak. I'm just going to keep it clear and hold that space for you. Thank you once again for being here, for following my channel. It means very much to me. The few of you that did, I'm reading these cards for you, and the next one will be up next. And for that, once again, I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and grant you all well wishes on your journey of well-being from the bottom of my heart and soul. If that rings true, wherever you are, I'll send that love to you right now. You go ahead and close that up, and we're going to move on. Thank you so much to those of you who have joined and who will see this end. Just let's see who's next here. We have, I don't think that person is here. So we're going to move on to let's see. I'm doing these in the order that I put you guys in a cup and a piece of paper, and Palo Santo'd the cup, and I don't know who's who, so I put you guys in there and I pull you out in order. So that was the first person. The next person's gonna be up next. Who would have thought the next person would be up next? Oh, I never closed that door. Oh my god, jeez. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay, this person is not here right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and their reading was next. You know, I could do your. Do you want me to do your reading since you're here now? Want me to do that for you? That can work too. For Dame Dolphin. Or we can go ahead and just go with the flow, and then yours will be up in order. I'll set my tea. Oops. Oh, okay. So we're going to move on and do the card 24. So if you received this card in your inbox, then you'll know that this is your free oracle card reading that you have received for following my YouTube channel and for receiving your free gift. Thank you graciously from the bottom of my heart and spirit. And all of our past lives and future lives and present moments combined, find this oracle card for you right here in this present moment. It's a beautiful miracle. And yes, they do have ads on this non-copyright music. Jesus. Strike it. Start it over. Really, I feel like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory for some reason today. I can't remember why that was. I had these 4 oracle cards to roll out, and I can't remember what was the big deal about Willy Wonka. Okay, so now that, oh yeah, do you want to do yours now, or what? No, I'm open to that. So you said I think that means yes to the question, but I just need one more confirmation if you want, and I'll skip to yours, and then we'll do this after. And I'm going to try to find non-copyright music while I wait for one more. Maybe it'd be like a special music. Do you want to do yours now? Is that a yes? I'm screaming at you now. It's all caps. Hold on. No, hold on. Okay, we can do this one. If it's... I think that's a yes. I mean, this is the most fun. It's just pausing to find... Ew, I don't want that. Oh my gosh. No. I'm feeling a bit silly. I do apologize. Yes, please, present listening, coloring with the kid. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for tapping in, and I'll switch over to your card now. You did get card 11. And no copyright. Might start out with an ad, so I just need like 1 moment of silence. Thank you for being here in person for your oracle card reading, and to receive this as we read this card. I meant to turn that off so that it would ring true for you, and for it to be present in what needs to be presented, and meet for the highest depths of your soul. I'm like, okay, it's like the anarchy of your soul. I'm like, wait, what? Hold on. Okay. Okay, this is it. It's chill vibes. Okay. There's a lot of depth and a lot of twinkling, but there's a lot of depth. Oof. Okay, let's vibe. Okay. Let's get the... It's a lot of vibes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to read this for you. And now you do notice that it's upside down. But I also know that sometimes that's highly appropriate. And to realize that people, now don't get religious or anything, but want to put a million names on God, but I come to the conclusion of a rose is still a rose despite whatever you want to call it. And taking that introspective deep dive, this doesn't mean that it's not like it's reversed, like a bad thing, like that you are not seeing messages in the numbers. You might even be in like diving in deeper, or this could be happening for you right now, currently. So even though it looks reversed and people might think, oh, it's reversed, it could actually be a more in-depth, higher perspective, in my opinion, where you delve deeper, or that could currently be happening, or both things could be true. And the message for this card, 11, which we can also rhetoricize about it being 11, the month November. Okay, so it's November as well. And that being like a master number as well. Let's see what the book has to say. So once again, thank you, and I hope this card brings you well. Okay, let's read it. The universe is speaking to you through numbers from 1111 on your phone. Wow, yes, yes. And happening now, yes. I love that for you. For the card. For you and the card. I'm like, I love that for it. Like the card. I love you both. From 1111 on your phone to the repeating number patterns that catch your eye, information is being transmitted from the creative universal intelligence into your cellular awareness. You may feel energetic healing as you receive these transmissions of number frequencies. Numbers are energetic messages. Medicine. It says medicine. Numbers are energetic medicine. They are particular frequencies in a universal language of love that helps to heal and guide you. There are no negative numbers. Healing vibrations of numbers are working for your soul now. Which numbers do you notice most often at this time? The frequency of 1 is about beginnings. Taking the initiative, believing in yourself, and accepting a leadership role in which you step ahead of the curve, beyond the consciousness of those around you, to guide the human race forward into love. The frequency of the 2 brings healing, and that's around partnerships. And I once again want to thank you for following my YouTube channel. And you'll know that this is your card if you receive this in your inbox. So thank you so much for being here. The frequency of 2 that brings healing and partnership allows you to be helped by others, particularly in relationships. Whether business or personal, the 2 indicates more can be gained by working with another. The frequency of 3 indicates a time to learn, write, teach, or develop new ideas. Collaborate with others and create win-win situations. It is also the number stamp of the Ascended Masters. Particularly multiple 3s, affirming their connection with you. The frequency of 4 brings angelic healing, divine order, and an influx of energy into the physical plane. It's a get things done energy, which can help you materialize desires. And steadfast, pause, keep my spot. Want to tell you that when I went to do your reading, I had to tend to my child. And I was getting to your reading, and I thought that was just so beautiful because it was just flowing with the energy of, motherhood and all that we fit in to each of our steps as we count them and, take each divine breath and love ourselves that much more. More than 1 4 in a row means that angels are speaking to you. Call upon their loving assistance to help you manifest your divine destiny. The frequency of 5 announces change and acceleration. Earlier, I asked the angels for support, and next thing I saw was 333. That's really beautiful. Especially, I like how we dive deep already, into that subconscious mind with you and for you and through you because we love you so much, right? And so even you are having messages resonate through divine portals like myself as, we convene, and we just hit kind of on that, I don't know, like I'm getting the frequency of motherhood. It's just so divine and so not taken account for, And I don't know, I was like really getting that. And I love that the 11 and the 3 are really resonating with you saying that. It just is really beautiful. Yeah, 440. That's crazy. I would tell you more about that. If you would like to know, I don't want to make it about me. I want to finish your reading. I want to tell you about 440. And if you want, I can do it right now. So 4 would be like the card of the Emperor. And then card 40 would be like the Page of Cups, which is really beautiful. And as well, and remember, and we're each a reflection of each other, and I'm just trying to serve the divine purpose for the higher of all of us. And the subconscious mind is what I'm trying to get into right now with you, through you, and for you. And so let's call upon their loving assistance to help you manifest your divine destiny. The frequency of 5 announces change and acceleration. An issue is resolving. Transformation is happening through divine alchemy. If you see a 5, let go. Allow what is happening to happen. Trust in the goodness behind all unfolding in your life. I really appreciate that confirmation. Thank you. Yeah, the frequency of the 6 is love, money, beauty, and abundance. Many people are afraid of the 6 vibration, especially multiple 6s, which some teach are a sign of evil. There are no negative numbers, however. The 6 is a sign of material abundance and healing of prosperity, love and romance. Okay, here's my next issue. My heart space. Open up for you to do your reading, you see? The frequency of the 7 is just so beautiful. This is a really beautiful card. Don't get me going here. The frequency of the 7 indicates healing ability, channeling of spiritual wisdom, and the sage or teacher. It's a sign to, I was just thinking accept. It's a sign to accept what makes you unique and to balance your social life with restorative solitude. If you have asked about your life mission, the 7 indicates it is, at least in part, self-healing and very likely the healing of others too. Yeah, and then so the life path 4 is what I was talking about with the 4 and the 40. So that resonated with me because I carry that frequency of the 4 and the 40. And so I didn't say that to you because I don't talk about myself. put that sort of information out there. It's not a huge deal. It's really beautiful, and I like to help people find that sort of things. I just haven't been able to put it into words yet. We love it here. Oh my goodness, I love you. Okay, the frequency of the 8 asks you to step up into leadership that is not apart from others, but amongst them. Others may look to you as a role model or authority figure. Accept this with humility and remember to encourage others to find their own power. And so little things, it's just the one person every here and there that God keeps sending to find you. If that's happening to you and you're accepting it, and you have your little chances to kind of like work your magic in a positive way for the greatest good of all, and you just feel that's, it's good, that's the point. That's the point. The frequency of 9 is a high spiritual energy indicating blessings, compassion, and the ending of a cycle. It comes when resolution of unfinished business is taking place so a new cycle can begin in due course. It also indicates the Christ consciousness and can be a message from any master that resonates with that energy, reminding you to trust your heart and ask for love to bless and assist you. The frequency of the 0 is a divine wild card. It amplifies the energy of the other numbers and places a divine stamp behind it. Any significant number accompanied by a 0 is a message direct from the universe. It is divine saying, I am sharing something true and special with you. Take note, for I am with you. And use the invocation when you feel numbers. Are you getting a point there? Oh, good. Yeah, there are so many things, and I love it. Using the invocation cup below. Like, if I want to visit, so I want to know what is the point that you are receiving. I'm finding there's so many just divine tendencies once amongst and about you, like around you through, like you're a divine creature. Like you don't spend any time not really being a divine creature, aside from the set of humans qualities that we have. We're like most pretty got it together for the most part. It's like, where am I trying to get to? Well, like, I'm trying to say, like, there's so many beautiful things here. So I'm like, well, okay, she heard something. I'm like, okay, now you're throwing me off. I'm like, I don't mean to go off all crazy about it, but, like, you really feel like you don't have it together on that part, but I'm telling you right now, I believe that you do. I'm, like, sister from another mother to a brother. A family income partake accountant. I can't get the word. It's, like, it's not really the account that is the perspective. It needs to be valued. If you could throw it somewhere, it's been received, but then you have to make a decision. Use the invocation below. That probably, I don't know if that made any sense. Okay, gosh, dude, I was freaking out. I'm like, what does she mean? I'm like freaking out and going off in I don't know if I'm channeling or being insane, so you have to help me that. I'm just kidding, you know what I mean? But the feeling, so use the invocation below when you feel the numbers. I'm like, but I'm trying to figure out where we get that self-doubt from, because talking to you and want to absorb their loving message. You're welcome. I don't know if that was pure insanity. Sorry about that. The invocation. So if this card rings true for you or the person who, put like so you can't see the person. I give thanks for the messages, energetic healing, support. Okay. And encouragement. The invocation for this card reads, the card 11 message and the numbers. I give thanks for the messages, energetic healing. Thank you. Support and encouragement given to me now. And always through unconditional love. I give permission to unconditional love to heal my body, mind, and soul through the healing frequency of the numbers. The universe, may all beings feel the love and guiding intelligence of this supportive, nurturing universe. So I'm taking my heart space and I'm sending a light to wrap you in beautiful, loving comfort space. You might be sitting on your floor, by the couch, whatever. You're just going to be wrapped in comfort and love. You're busy doing your tasks. You enjoy your tasks. It's crazy. I'm going to stop channeling. Thank you so much. Through loving grace and my own free will, so be it. So send that off and clear it. Thank you so much. I'm going to switch off to the next person. If you're one person here, you deserve to be here. I appreciate you. And that was wild. I guess like really into it because now I'm like start to astral travel, I feel like. But it's not normal, you know? So I'm not going to say that. But I hope that that helped. And I don't know why I'm just going to do... It's crazy. I'm going to do the next 2 cards. I'll try to do the... This can also serve as the energetic portal reading for the next week, just in case I don't get to a collective reading. Thank you so much for your confirmation. I appreciate you. The next person will be the person who was the second person, and I will put their card up readily. Be right back to see that. Sending it right back to you. Yes, sitting on the couch. Okay. Okay. Wow. Yep, it's something cognitive. It's, you know, it's just, it's this, like, an apprehension. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. I'm like, it's fine. Woo! Keep on trekking. I'm like, can we take a time out? No, I gotta keep going. Keep going. That's what it's all about. You know? Take a break. But you're right, that is the point. That's the actual point. Resonates with me as well. But that is the point. And thank you for pointing out that point. Takes one to know one. No, I'm just kidding. You're magical too. I don't know how to say that like the way I want to say it. So spiritual service is the card I turn to, but that's not the one we're on. Let's get a little interlude. Let's just sit for a minute. Now I'm going to upload this on YouTube. I want to get more professional. Interlude. You have got to interlude. And these card readings are being kept anonymous. And if you are here, a lovely day. I'd like to thank you for being here. These are the anonymously distributed gifts, which were received by those who follow my YouTube channel. So I just need a few more followers to be able to go live there. Okay, so we're gonna get moving on to the next card here. And let's see. So they're up next. Not a huge deal. Let's see. Your card. Next. And then go ahead and do I still have my filter on, or is it just on normal? Let's see. Okay, so let's brush my hair because it's a Leo thing to do. I told myself just keep a brush and brush your hair regularly in front of the camera to clear your energy. That'd be like part of your thing. Like, you have long hair. Is there a secret? Live in 30 minutes. Huh. Okay, so yay. I love filters. But they're, not necessary. Oh my god. Okay, I don't need to laugh like that. You know, it is kind of tough to keep doing it. I don't know how. Most of the time, it's like if you just intuitively read it, that's one thing. These are the free oracle card readings. Thank you for receiving your gift, for following my channel. And you will know that this is your card because you did receive it in your inbox personally. So thank you once again for that. And yes, and the reason why you got an oracle card is because everybody chose oracle cards. So I got you an oracle card as well. I thought that that would just be fitting. And thank you once again. 24, card 24, Initiation by Air. Okay, there's like some, it just like went silent like a pin dropped. So, I feel like when you talk, people listen. No, it's true. When you talk, people listen. We know that already. But, 'tis not the point. So let's turn this down. Okay. And then we have one more oracle card. And for those who subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thanks once again for your presence, being here, and for your strength, spirit, and keep the anonymity. We'll keep it anonymous. So I didn't ask anyone. It's like, hey, if you care if I put your card public? No, I'm like, just do it. Flow with it. Take a deep breath. Okay. Initiation by Air, card 24. You have a strong and powerful mind. Are we good here? You have a strong and powerful mind. All right. The mind can be a great asset. This is the music conflicting. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you take your spiritual journey. It can also be dark and destructive force, undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart, and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind, developed without a loving spiritual practice, can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose your mind power? Your mind can become more spacious and luminous if you practice emptying it on a regular basis. The radiant mind can be a mighty warrior against fear and despair, encouraging you with thoughts of optimism. When not giving a chance to empty, however, the mind becomes overwhelmed with unprocessed information. Much of it will be fear-based programming perpetuated by mass media, which is invested in controlling others and manipulating them by fear. This initiation, which liberates and opens the mind, empowers advanced souls to free themselves from manipulation and control. The hallmark of a dysfunctional society is that the mind is expected to dominate the inclinations of the heart rather than to serve it. The mind can be trained to be a great manager, creator. The mind can be trained to be a great manager, creator, and defender of what has genuine value to the heart. But the power to feel what has meaning for us, what moves us enough to rise above our fears and risk growth, comes from the heart, not the mind. When the mind is given the task to feel and the heart is told not to feel, paralysis, confusion, and discomfort are experienced. As you enter in this initiation, you will feel the need to step back from what you have been taught and learn to question what you once held to be true. As you disengage from habitual mental patterns, you will begin to observe your thoughts, rather than be swept up in them. Soon you will begin to experience yourself as the peaceful, steady light of love that you are in truth. Will the mind go through its motions? Yes, however, there is no need to be afraid of this. One step at a time, your spirit shall guide your mind back towards peace. You will change the way you relate your own mind, becoming more empowered. As you soften the strident action of the mind, you will see that you can use your mental gifts wisely rather than allowing them to cause you pain. Those who have strong mental energies can accomplish much in terms of communication, invention, and creativity, but they often also suffer from destructive self-talk and mental obsessions. They may even be addicted to thinking, which can wear them out and create cravings for sugar that can lead to depression and illness. Instead, it is much better to regularly take time out from the mind and be in the moment, feeling energized, playful, and at peace. Your mind is a powerful creature. Tame it with persistence, compassion, kindness, and strength. Give yourself rest and an opportunity to switch off and empty your mind as regularly as you can. There is no need to judge or despair. This is an advanced initiation and one that is brought to you only when you are ready. Consider it a sign of your spiritual progress. The world will benefit from you as you learn to handle your mental energies more constructively. This oracle is indeed an omen of greater peace and happiness in your imminent future. I love that for you, and I hope that this resonates with you, and you'll know that this was your card if you received this in your inbox. Card 24, Initiation by Air. The invocation for this card will read, I call upon the unconditionally loving ones to help me empty and refresh my mind. Renewed in eternal love, may I express my freedom in making wise decisions that create joy and love in me and in the world. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, protection, and instruction to assist me in bringing my mind into a loving consciousness. May the light of the divine shine unobstructed through my mind, bringing peace to the world. May the unconditionally loving helpers of humanity help bring light, healing, and joy to the minds of all. Thank you for that. Through my own free will, so be it. I just want to say also, so that is your card, and thank you for all that you do for the spiritual community. And I will now brazenly move on to the next card reading here. We got one more here, one more oracle card reading. Can we do it? Let's get it. All right, we have one more to go, which is Paradigm Shift. And this is the fourth and final of the free cards for following me on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for following me. Subscribing, whatever is into the YouTube channel. Okay, I appreciate you. And so we'll do card 4, Paradigm Shift. Take a little non-subtitled break. Okay, and we're back. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. Excuse me. Cinnamon apple. And I had some fall, whatnot, grounding. We'll go with the card number 4. And 4 is bringing itself back around, which was also part of the first card reading, as well as the second card reading. 4 bringing the angelic healing. Of course, I'm on that. It's page 47. Divine order and influx of energy into the physical plane. 4 casting sun. It says, Also, and then myself being a life path 4, as we spoke about momentarily ago. There and again. We will be reading this card. Oh, I just read your card. Just missed your card. You didn't miss it. You know, it's beautiful. It's a very beautiful card. And now we're going to be moving on to card 4, which is the paradigm shift. And you will know that this is your card if you received that in your inbox. So for card 4, paradigm shifts, and thank you so much for following my YouTube channel, and this will be your free gift, card 4, and here we go. So you're undergoing radical growth in your belief systems. Now is the time to challenge old attitudes and question previous expectations. You are in an extraordinary time. Great leaps forward can be made in a moment. The world you thought you knew can suddenly break open, and a new world can become your reality. Buddhists sometimes speak of the beginner's mind, that which assumes nothing and therefore is open to everything. A spiritual psychologist might call this the inner child, as it is innocent, curious, unfixed, and always learning. It doesn't get stuck on an answer having to be one way. There is openness to the unknown with curiosity instead. Old souls can sometimes find it hard to recapture their not knowingness. Asking someone with a lot of life experience who may have become a bit world weary to drop expectations and look at the world through fresh eyes can be challenging. Yet, life becomes much more energizing and interesting when you are open and don't hold expectations about what will be. Suddenly, you are receptive to the universe helping you in ways that in the past you did not believe possible, all because you kept an open mind. If you are feeling that you don't really know yourself, your relationships, or your place in the world as you once did, if you are feeling that what you once held to be certain now seems to be a little shaky, these are signs that you are going through a paradigm shift. This will bring you new perceptions that will free you to be in the world in new ways. You will find yourself shedding old limits, fears, and misconceptions, and you are stepping beyond what you have known. You are a bit like a traveler in a new city, feeling awkward until he or she gets the lay of the land, how things operate in that new place. As you trust the unexpected and the unknown, the universe will be able to help you in unexpected and previously unknown ways. If you find yourself questioning the views in mass media or spoken in the conversations that those around you are having, take heart and know that you are awakening from a fear-based world into a love-filled reality. Your confusion will soon transform into joy at discovering that you are free and have no reason to be afraid. You are encouraged by the universe to embrace the power that you have to be a free thinker. Accept the accelerated mental shift happening for you, even if it creates temporary uncertainty or discomfort. Dare to think thoughts of love rather than lower your vibration by choosing thoughts of fear. Trust for something helpful, and I would say, or self-doubt or hypocrisy, which I don't think you strive for. I want to talk about the cards that we read today in just a moment. And trust for something helpful and empowering is happening in your soul. Because I kind of feel like what I want to say is I feel like you already do this. Like this is something you're already doing. But I feel like the universe is continuing to encourage you to continue to do that. I feel like if you heard this, you would say to a certain aspect, I'm doing these things already. I feel like I want to say Miss Ruby. Like I would call myself that, but I don't know why I do that. So I don't do that. I don't really like when people say that to me. But you can always take a brand new approach to everything all the time. So don't be afraid. And this is on page 33. So Master knows that you can take this approach over and over again, and as it continues to renew and acknowledge itself, it will be continuing to do so in such an unbelievable fashion. So don't stop now if that's already something that you're doing. Okay? That would be a present moment card if you've been doing that, you know? And if not, yes, be encouraged by the universe to embrace your free thinking. You have an accelerated mental shift happening for you. And even if it creates temporary uncertainty or discomfort, dare to think thoughts of love rather than lower your vibration by choosing thoughts of fear. Trust for something helpful and empowering is happening for your soul. And so thank you, and you'll know this card is yours if you receive this in your inbox. And the invocation for this card reads, well, you gotta mute. Thanks once again for following the channel. I hope that that's resonated with you. I'd love to hear back from you on that. And so the invocation for card 4 for your paradigm shift. Just remember, we always go through these, and it's continual. It's a continual process, structure rebuilding on the mental and spiritual, physical planes. Through divine grace and unconditional love, I open my mind to the higher truth of love. May my mind be cleansed from conditioning and gently open to the light of love. And I'm willing to unlearn what no longer serves me. I am willing to receive teachings and information, guidance and assistance from those beings of pure light and unconditional love that can assist me on my life journey now. May my paradigm shift bring me closer to peace, love, empowerment, and happiness. May this process be held in guardianship by the universe. With grace, mercy, and tenderness, through my own free will, so be it. Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect. So that was amazing. And let's see, we have cheers. I know, cheers. I got all through all 4 card readings. And with fast, I didn't go into any details. I was just reading them. You know, my throat's like. So, great. I might do one more for the collective, but I do sort of have to get going. So this would be the one for the collective that has fallen here, and it's a previous card here. So, do you know that card 11 is a master ascended number, and this is the month 11. So working together with each of the things here in this reading, I think will suffice for the weekly reading. So, you know, there are 4 cards, and it is a lot of appropriate information that I think will cover the majority of the collective in the following days up to the 22nd. So we have resonated once again with card, this filter 11 is the it's a card 11, and we just came through the 1111 portal a few days ago and had a couple of eclipses. So hopefully that you're maintaining and doing well, and hope this message finds you well, and